We were like doing some things. We were going hiking. We were like hanging out at the house because that's the microphone. I want to make sure you can. I'm just kidding. And you recorded it.
Man, okay, so the Vibe excursion was everything that I had hoped for it to be when we initially thought about this concept of, you know, getting out of, taking our team out to do something that maybe we don't have a chance to do every single day here locally. So from a standpoint of like that, it was a major success. We had a great turnout of people. You know, it was fun, it was engaging, it served its purpose of team building, community, creating a better energy in regard to everybody's life that went, because let me just tell you, the park in itself was just freaking breathtaking. I can't even describe it in words other than just simply beautiful. It's hard to believe that something that, you know, that grand exists, you know, and then when you go and see it, everything is just freaking breathtaking. The energy there is one of a kind, everything's fresh. It's the colors, the smell, the environment, the people even in that town. Everything is just a good energy, and I can tell you personally, from a personal perspective, I loved everything about Zion. I mean, it's a national park, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful parks in all of the world. And again, it was great to experience it with a positive group of people that wanted to go and do something and that was willing to, you know, get away for the weekend and go experience it collectively as a team or as a tribe. So overall, it was just a great experience.
It was actually pretty amazing. I was trying to find some like clarity, and even though it was really physically exhausting, it was like mentally like just very positive, and you know, just experiencing nature and experiencing, you know, difficulty while trying to maneuver. It was great. The weather was perfect. Just the people that we were with was perfect. The whole Vibe family was great. Just having that kind of experience with those people who you're here in the gym every day with, and doing something outside of that, but also still physically challenging, was amazing.
How was it? It was amazing. It was, for many reasons, it was the first time I was away from my children in a while, by myself, and I usually travel with my husband and my kids, so it was in doing it with the people that I spend a lot of time with and that I'm really, really comfortable with. It was just great. It was a great experience. As Don would say, it was earthy and majestic. It was great. It was great. I loved it.
Oh, it was very earthy and majestic, which is an inside joke, which is really funny, by the way, because I fell at some point and I looked really special because I was like, ah! But the whole experience, amazing. We had some of our members, Joel, and his wonderful wife, L'Oreal, and they had went. So they came back with these wonderful pictures, and of course, we wanted it. Like, we wanted to go, so we got to have that experience. But I think what was really special was the majority of us stayed in a house together. So we really got to have that bonding experience, that time with one another, and then to go out and explore something amazing, a national park, and really still challenge ourselves. So it was amazing.
What do you want to tell Joss?
That I have all the healthy snacks.
Nice.
All the good stuff. The low glycemic stuff that helps you power through.
Like donuts and M&Ms, right?
The chips.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah, exactly.
All the peanut butter M&Ms. We're gonna be ready for Zion. Good night.
Adventures of Zion begin.
I think Angel's Landing, even though I didn't make it to the top, just the switchbacks I was struggling, but just kept going. And the two people that I was with were also kept going and encouraging me to continue, just like we encourage ourselves here at Vibe, so it was great.
The best part of Zion, the actual hike, the narrows. The narrows it's just impressive. It's amazing what Mother Nature has to offer. You feel so small and in between that canyon and the water, and to me that was the best part of the trip. You know, being able to hike the narrows, and weather was perfect. It wasn't too cold, it wasn't too hot. Water was cold, but it wasn't too bad.
I mean, not the road trip part, because the road trip part was fun. I mean, I slept the majority of it, but I think my favorite hike was doing the narrows, because it's all the water. You don't expect it to be as cold as it is once you step in and you're like, ooh, oh, that's colder than, well, let's not use that expression, but it was cold. And so to do that, but as you keep going, it's like a bend, and then another bend, and then another bend, but you're seeing something different each time. And to go out one way and then come back another way, you see stuff that you didn't see going in that direction. So that was really cool.
Well, me personally, like the favorite part of my favorite part of Zion was just actually being there. You know, I said this to a few people. You know, once I got inside the park and actually was inside the park, I just felt at ease. I felt like, okay, I'm good. You know, I didn't specifically go to Zion for like, you know, any specific hike that, you know, a known hike, I should say. I went to just experience it and take it all in and be present and be there and take everything in for what it was worth, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the fun, the community of people that was there with us, you know. So if I had to, you know, if you're asking me like which hike I liked, because we did a few, I think for me, the best hike was the Emerald Falls. That, you know, it was a short hike, but just everything about that hike, you know, being in that moment, the sheer smell of the plants, nature, the waterfall coming down and hitting you as you're walking through or underneath it, and then of course, man, just the sheer size of the cliff size and the colors. I mean, for me, that was my favorite hike. But again, overall was just a great experience. But if I had to pick one specific hike, that one was great. But I also enjoyed the fact that everybody was there hiking together, you know, and then we went out and experienced other things together, like the Narrows and then Watchman's Trail. And again, just the views and everything about it was just great, but that was my experience. You know, you guys out there watching it, if you haven't subscribed, of course, make sure you subscribe to the Vibe channel where you're watching this at, or follow us on social media. And again, man, we're looking forward to just kind of being authentic and raw with this stuff and sharing with you guys behind the scenes what Vibe life is all about, hence vibing. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Let's go check out the vlogs.